I was glad to come back. I think mainly just because I knew that, you know, the fans wanted to see it. I didn't really have a choice in the matter because they had an option on me from the first one, but the first one did real well, did phenomenally well. It was a sleeper hit.
We did Skulls together, we did Fast and Furious together, and we did Fast and Furious 2 together. Paul is one of the hardest working guys I know.
My man, Paul Walker, that's a crazy guy right there. He likes having fun.
If you tell him to run up the hill, it's how many times. He's always there for you.
Paul Walker's really difficult. He's a pain in the ass, and he's not cute. He kind of messes me up on close-ups. He makes me laugh a lot. And then John Singleton's in the middle, yelling from the monitor, "Stop laughing! You ruined it! You ruined it!" But we're having fun.
I've been known to get into trouble from time to time, but I've mellowed out quite a bit.
Paul is what you consider the epitome of a white boy, and I'm all-American Negro. And I'm from the hood. And Paul is from Huntington Beach, out there where they surf at and do all of the crazy white boy things. I mean, Paul is crazy, man. We be fighting and wrestling and all kind of slapping each other on the neck, man, forehead, just crazy.
They're two of the silliest knuckleheads I've ever met in my life. You know, sometimes I would have to wrangle the two of them to get them to concentrate on the movie itself because they were just off, you know, either driving the cars or playing around and everything.
When you're talking about two characters, they're supposed to have chemistry on screen. If you don't have it in real life, it's next to impossible. And Tyrese and I think John just knew that we'd hit it off and we'd get along really well. That's my boy right here. That's my dad.
You know, it's like, you know, okay, put some of this fun on the screen.
It's not about the fame or the fortune. He loves doing what he does. He's a real guy's guy. Guys can relate to him. Girls want him. He's just a terrific guy to be around, and he's actually a very good friend. I adore him, and I'd love to make 10 more movies with him.
Everyone just kind of really clicked, and everyone really got the idea that, hey, you know what, this is going to be the ideal situation, being that, you know, there aren't any egos, and everyone's going to be easy to get along with, and everyone's here for the right reason, and that is to make the best movie we could possibly make.
Shocking news from Hollywood this weekend. Actor Paul Walker, who began acting as a child, then starring in the Fast and Furious films, dying in a car crash. Tonight, the last image of him alive and his fellow actors now paying tribute. ABC's Cecilia Vega from the scene tonight.
Just minutes after actor Paul Walker, known for his role in the blockbuster hit Fast and Furious, and his friend, pro racer Roger Rodas, drove off, this. When rescue crews arrived, the fireball was still burning. Witnesses tried to put the fire out too. It was too late. Both men were pronounced dead at the scene.
There was nothing. We tried. We went through fire extinguishers.
The red Porsche so mangled it was unrecognizable. The pole it hit bent in two, carried away this afternoon, part of an investigation that is still underway. On Saturday, the 40-year-old actor attended a toy drive-in car show. His 15-year-old daughter and Rodas' son were there too. Here's Walker looking at that Porsche in one of his last known photos. Friend Jim Torp spoke to both men before they crashed just a few blocks away from the charity event in a car that can reach up to 240 miles an hour.
He's a professional driver.
He's a professional driver.
This is his first time driving a car like this.
Right. That's why I'm shocked.
This is the spot where the crash happened, and take a look at this. Police tell us the impact was so great, a chunk of the car flew all the way from here into that building, breaking that window.
Walker was on a break filming Fast and Furious 7. Fast and Furious co-star Tyrese Gibson was among those who came to the crash scene to grieve today, as stunned friends and fans tried to make sense of the death of an actor that tragically mirrors the movies he made.
What was the last thing you heard Paul say?
I'll be right back. That was the last thing Paul said.
And this memorial has been growing in size all day. Paul Walker fans showing up, many of them driving here in their high-end sports cars to pay their respects. As for that Fast and Furious sequel, David, it is now reportedly facing a delay in production.